the time has come, the walrus said.
I should mention that right now I am kind of juggling Metroid 2 now, along with Mother and Final Fantasy 3, but Mother will be ending very soon, and so I'm not too worried about that. Oh dear. That noise in the back is the indicator that our health is getting low, and I like how it kind of progressively gets more intense the lower on health we are. Just like in the case with the first Metroid and honestly most Metroids, I never go for 100% completion. Finding every single missile upgrade and health pack and everything, that just seems like kind of a waste of time. It takes away from the progression that I feel when I get new power-ups or when I defeat new bosses or stuff like that. And I realize that, well, missile packs are upgrades in a way, but they're not like gameplay-altering upgrades, really. Here the music takes a bit of a shift. It's much more quiet. In fact, a lot of the area in this game is. There's not a lot to this game's soundtrack, although the one track that was playing earlier is fairly good, I will say. There we go, we got the alarm done with. Hopefully I won't take any more damage. Man, the silence is just off-putting after how much music was incorporated in the original game. I don't quite know where I'm going at this point, but like I said, really all you gotta do is kind of wander around, look for Metroids, and at some point you'll find a lava pit that you can't get through, and that's your indicator. Go back and find more Metroids. The name of the game being Metroid here makes a lot more sense than it did in the original, did it? I mean, in the original they were just an enemy that showed up at the very end. I mean, I suppose they were the overall threat that we were there for, but it's not like they were the main boss or anything. What do we have over this way? Oh, I think we found a power-up. That long stretch greeted by a missile door, I know that anywhere. And a Chozo statue. We have the Morph Ball bombs. I don't know what the music is doing at that point, don't ask. I mean, the soundtrack to this isn't amazing. There's a lot of bits of silence, and this track itself isn't great in my eyes. It certainly doesn't compare to the original or later Metroid games. By God, later Metroid games. Now we can bomb through here. Oh, and look at that, we found our first energy tank. Very nice. And we're back to silence. Or there's a few notes back there, I guess. Oh! There's a husk here. So there's a Metroid nearby, but where? We never know when they'll show up. They could be anywhere. Oh. Looks like we need to bomb our way back up here. We found ourselves in quite a maze, haven't we? Oh. There's an important power-up. We found the Spider Ball, which is a brand new power-up for Metroid 2, actually. This allows us to hit down once more, and now we've kind of lodged ourselves onto the ground. So now we can actually go up walls and ceilings and everything, and this is how we can backtrack from where we came from. It's a bit slower and harder to control than I like, but you know what? It's at least unique, and it is helpful in this game. This Metroid husk here, let's travel up and see if the Metroid is maybe this way. Yep, it definitely led to a ledge. Oh, and there he is. There's our Metroid friend. Ow! I know these evolutions of the Metroid have their own unique name, but I can't remember it right now. Although, after killing that Metroid, there was no earthquake or anything like that. So, the lava has not moved. We still have to kill more Metroids before it does. I like how the plot progressed in this Nintendo game from save us from these evil aliens to let's commit some genocide, baby. Another missile expansion here. I have a feeling just because this game is so linear and small compared to the original, that it might actually not be that hard to find all of the power-ups. I mean, here's another missile expansion right here, and just for good luck, there's another missile expansion there. Although, we're gonna have to go around the ceiling, I see. It's a good thing we picked up the spider ball earlier. I mean, okay, that works. That was a bit of a waste of time, but sure. There we go. So this whole area was just 3 missile expansions, just in their own little cages. I have a feeling this is leading to a new power-up. Oh yes. There are no normal doors in this. The only doors that are here have to be broken with missiles, of course. And that's because of the whole color thing. I mean, it's a Game Boy game. We don't have the red and blue doors like before, we just have doors. Here we have the Ice Beam, much earlier than we did in the last game, and this once again allows us to freeze enemies. I'm not sure if there's really any point to getting the Ice Beam right here and right now, because that isn't what we need to defeat Metroids in this game. We just need missiles for that. Oh. I actually don't know too much about this game's development or history or anything like that, other than, well, it's a sequel to Metroid for the Game Boy, and I'm fairly certain that the main developer had a hand in making the Game Boy. Why am I forgetting his name? Gunpei Yokoi. So that might have been why it was put on the handheld. Also maybe just to push sales and add another title to the library. What do we have up here? We have more music, that's nice. And another missile expansion. Why are there so many of them already? I already have over 70 missiles and we've only been playing the game for about 20 minutes. Here's another one! This whole part has just been getting missile expansions, I guess. They really want to prepare you for those Metroid encounters, because they can be kind of frantic. You know, you don't always know when they're coming. They'll just come out of nowhere and start charging at you. It kind of creates the first real, like, horror in a video game up to this point. Have I already been here? I think I have. Yeah, this is where I got the spider ball. I'm going in circles now. You know, now that I'm doing a Game Boy sequel to an NES classic, I suppose I should acknowledge the Castlevania Game Boy games. No, I'm not doing them. I don't care. I'm not doing them. I mean, maybe they're not that bad. I've played them in a little while, but I don't really see any reason to go there. I mean, a lot of Game Boy games were just made as, a somewhat lackluster alternative. Like, there's no reason for me to ever cover Street Fighter 2 on the Game Boy, because, well, we can just play Street Fighter 2, the arcade version, or even better than that. The reason games like that exist is because of the convenience of them being handheld. Even though they weren't as good, you know, it was something. But on this channel, that doesn't really mean that much. I mean, I'm playing this at home. Oh, we found another Metroid husk. We're finally on track. We've got to fight our way through a bunch of, like, space sand, I guess? Another Metroid husk. We didn't find the first one, though. There's a lot of these enemies which I would describe as weird alien pancakes. There's a lot of pancakes in this game, let me tell you that. Oh, there it is. Sometimes these guys will just juggle you, and he's been stuck. Oh! Oh. There we go. You gotta keep an eye on their elevation, whether they go up or down as soon as they're on screen. I'm not sure if maybe this will lead to where the other husk was telling us to go. Oh, there's another one? Are you serious? There's so many Metroids around here, I guess. Oh, there he is. Hey there, buddy. Have some missiles. Ooh, there we go. It's a shame we don't get any, like, health or anything from him. Oh, there's another one. There we go. Oh man, so we're down to 34 of those guys. Still no screen shake. Let's keep exploring. Oh! There it is. Alright. We've killed all the Metroids we need to in this area. Let's progress.